What up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats here with a massive Skibidi Toilet Multiverse reaction for you. Earlier today, Skibidi Toilet Multiverse 13 dropped, and it had cameos from Elite Clockman, ISO Toilet MOBI, and Elite Clockman just dropped Elite ISO MOBI Evil, Betrayal. Hopefully we'll find out some of the stuff that happened. I don't want to say they're traitors yet. I think they were trying to hide a secret of the Skibidi Apocalypse. But before we find out, make sure you show Elite Clockman some love by subscribing to his channel. And fam, let's get to 100,000 subs by Christmas. So if you've not yet, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and join the Sauce Gang family. But enough talking. Let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo-hoo. Oh, and if you've not seen number 13 yet, bro, it was insane.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Elite Clockman here.
Hi, Elite Clockman.
Skibidi Multiverse was actually nuts, and we'll be analyzing it thoroughly today. I also have Elite Cameraman with me today because we hit the like goal in the last video.
Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. Today we are going to talk about why my brother is a traitor and why I want to disown him now.
Hey,
whoa, pause.
Who said that I'm a traitor?
I don't think he's a traitor.
How do you even know that, bruh? Maybe there were some deeper meanings behind why I did what I did.
I think there
maybe
was.
I'm just straight up evil, but we'll get into everything that happened in this episode with Elite Cameraman. There are so many things to talk about, so before we get into the analysis, make sure to like the video and let's try to reach 50,000
We got you, bro. Come on
today.
now.
And make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Skibidi Multiverse analysis videos.
Yeah, everyone, subscribe right now. Anyways, here we go. This episode starts with us actually inside one of the drill man tunnels that we
I
kept
love how
seeing
Elite
from the
Clockman's on this.
outside.
This is so dope,
But for
dude.
the first time in the series, we get to see how they are being made. And it looks like two cameramen are accompanying one regular drill man and one large drill man who is drilling the hole by becoming a boulder drill. We can also see the drill man on the right is holding some light. And this is most likely
able to
just
see
for
in the dark, come
cameraman,
on.
because I don't think drill man themselves need any light for navigation or to understand where they are going.
That's true. I agree
Suddenly,
with
the
that.
large drill man stops because his equipment gets broken, but we have no idea why this happens. It might be because of getting used too much, or maybe he was damaged in the last fight when attacking the parasite toilet who was trying to escape in episode 11. But the drill man next to us uses his own drill to fix the large drill man's equipment.
And you can
he
hear the
opens up a
battle
way
going
for us
on
to get
right
the
above them.
surface.
Just like Elite Cameraman said, we don't know why exactly the large drill man was damaged, but one thing is for sure, the battle on the field is crazy. The second we go outside,
Agreed.
we literally see a scene which can only be
hell's
described
broke
with
loose.
the word hell.
Yeah!
There is no other definition.
Great
We
minds
haven't
think
really seen
alike.
a chaotic scene like this ever in both Skibidi Toilet and Skibidi Multiverse series. Normally battles are more strategic and there is less crazy mayhem.
No, this is just pure chaos.
This place literally looks like a Call of Duty Warzone lobby. We can
I
see
said
all
that in
kinds
my
of
reaction.
toilets fighting all kinds of Alliance members. It would take too much time to go over every single fight happening across this episode, so I'm only going to go over the ones that look goofy and seem important in some way. First thing that we should see is the Titan Drill Man fighting without any mercy. If you guys have watched my episode 12 analysis, you would know that there was a Morse code which said Titan Drill Man is okay, but we already knew that he wasn't heavily damaged. One thing that we were misled on was the leaks in the thumbnail of the episode, because in the leaks in the thumbnail, his core seems to be not glowing at all, even though in the episode it's clearly glowing red. It might have been a rendering issue, but I guess we'll never know.
Oh,
While
he's
running,
right.
We see a large speaker man.
He's right.
Literally
I didn't even
destroying
notice that.
toilets
That's
left
why I
and
love
right.
doing these.
But suddenly we get attacked out of nowhere.
After we get smashed with a bat, we also get kicked in the face, and it turns out that
We need
it's the
more
mutant toilet, but something is
collaborations
different.
like this, dude.
His eyes are white.
I love
and after
Elite
he gets killed,
Cameraman
they fade
being on
away.
here.
Does this mean that this mutant toilet was actually a robot? Because we've seen normal ones before, but even if he is a robot, why would they make robot versions when there are the normal ones? This mutant toilet might actually give us a clue about what happened at the end of the episode with the analysis YouTubers, but we'll get to that later. After we get saved by a cameraman growing a spear, he literally dies in an explosion, and we get the bat from the ground to help the fight. We use the bat on a toilet, which we saw spewing acid onto another cameraman and kill him with ease. But because of how this battleground is, another toilet comes out of nowhere with machine guns forcing us to hide. While hiding inside, we see a cameraman fighting with a toilet on top of pipes. But something is
Right
weird
here was
because
so
the
intense,
toilet neck
dude.
is not there. This probably was a rendering issue, but it's still funny to look at. Seconds later, Titan Drillman steps onto the machine gun toilet, saving us from the
Squishes him
bullets.
like a little
And right
bug.
when he is going to fight with a rocket launcher toilet, we see our destination. And it's the building that says
Skibidi Laboratory Base 4.
Base 4. We have no idea where the other bases are, since this is the only building with a name that I saw in this episode. But it seems like this all place is the Skibidi toilet territory, and mutant toilet that we saw earlier probably was an experiment. We also are guessing that we are going to see the Skibidi toilet laboratory in the original series as well, when the Alliance enters the bunker, but it's still not confirmed yet. And honestly, what happened inside this laboratory should stay inside the laboratory forever.
We need to
because
know!
Unless he had a reason, my brother really made some unforgivable decisions. Didn't you, Elite Clockman?
Come on now, you can't put me on the spot like that.
We
Sure,
called
you
him
had a good
out.
reason for doing something like that. It's not like you'd believe in me being pure evil, right? And we'll get to it later, but ISO Toilet literally said sorry on his screen. No villain would say that. Anyways,
Good point. Good
after we see
point.
the base, we start rushing towards the laboratory, but we suddenly get hit by a car that's being driven by a toilet. This is the first time we are seeing something goofy like this. Even
love
though
this
we have
scene,
seen
dude.
Skibidi cars,
And it was like 3D,
really
like
was
we're
something
in
else.
the...
we also see
the
Titan
chaos.
Drillmen trying to destroy the whole base, and when we look back at the car seat, the toilet is gone, and the car is going towards some explosives. We instantly jump down and watch the car explode, but now we have to go through the battlefield to get to the laboratory, and everything is still crazy. Toilets and Alliance members are dying left and right. After we start rushing towards the lab, we see a construction pickup car picking
You
up
got
a
this,
toilet
you got this,
and
bro.
ramming it with a
Run!
container.
Run! Run!
It's not clear who is driving it, but I can assure you that it was most likely a speakerman. Right when we see
It looks like
the
one.
laboratory, a new upgraded toilet shows up, and right before he kills us, he suddenly stops, and we can actually see a white plunger on him.
Yeah, baby. We can see our boy Glitch Plunger cameraman destroying this toilet, and if you look carefully, he actually has both red and white plungers.
He does.
And this results in the toilet's face completely being frozen with because of Plunger cameraman's ice plungers. Not gonna lie. I thought he would have some special plungers like this in the main series when I was guessing and making theories about his
We did
return
too.
before
We talked
episode
about it.
63 existed. After this glitch, Plunger rams onto the toilet, destroying it, and we start running towards the laboratory once more. This time, there is nothing in our way, and we simply get in, but no one was ready for what happened in this episode. After we get in, we see some technological devices, and it does look like toilets use this place
I had
for
no clue.
experiments. We look at the board, and it seems like they are either counting days or trials, and you do the math, there are 150 lines, which means they either have been trying for 150 days or 150
we'll get 150
times.
episode.
I have no idea what they were doing, but it seems like they were successful.
Can we get
because
150?
this
I'll
place
be happy
seems
with
like
150 or
everything
more.
already has been
Let's
packed
go,
and
baby.
shipped. I'm not going to get into what these machines are because they are most likely just random models used for the sake of design. But one thing that's pulling my attention is the teeth on the table. I feel like the robot mutant toilet we saw in the beginning, and these teeth might mean that we might see a robot toilet uprising. Seconds later, a toilet shows up coming from the outside and tases a large toilet, knocking him out. But right when he is about to tase us, my boy Elite Clockman enters the scene cooler than everyone else. He uses his spear to kill off the toilet, recalls it, and enters through the other door. But where is the spear? It's kind of weird because his spear seems to be controlled with time, but we have no idea where it went. After he enters, he makes the OK sign, but I think you should take over after this point, Elite Clockman.
Yes, me and ISO Toilet enter the scene, but in the leak that I showed yesterday, this scene was actually different because we could actually see MOBI as well here, but he seems to be absent in this frame now, even though he comes back in a second. I checked the scene and everything seems fine.
So cool that all three of them are in there. I hope, bro, I hope we can get Dom Studios to start putting some reactors in here, man. Imagine like me, Just Cozy. I know Steven Killer does them too. That'd be pretty dope, man. Woo! Woo!
And a very eerie music starts playing.
Yeah, dude, can we get like a reactor alliance in here?
Files seem very terrified.
You got your analysis? Dude, he was shaking.
I kill him with my robot arm, which I had no idea I had until I watched this episode. This
I didn't even know I had it.
Crazy, and I kind of guessed it might happen in my episode 11 analysis when we were talking about the Morse code, which said friends ? when me and ISO Toilet showed up. Right after the camera pans to me and ISO, we can see that ISO's TV says no spoilers, and this might actually be one of the reasons why we killed these Alliance members. My theory is that the analysis YouTubers are not traitors, and instead they are there to protect something. Maybe no one was supposed to see.
I don't think they're
what was
traitors
inside
either.
that
We
file.
said that in our reaction.
Maybe us, the analysis YouTubers in the series, know more about the future. And since this is a multiverse series, it's very possible that they might be there to protect the timeline and play out the events as they should happen. If they are anomalies that weren't supposed to be there. These two Alliance members would have been tased and killed by the toilet we saw earlier, because if I didn't kill him with my spear, they had nothing to stop him. I don't know the extent of our powers, but I damaged the cameraman seconds later, and we MOBI coming out of nowhere to grab the
Sevens,
file
chat.
and give it to ISO Toilet for him to burn it. It seems like ISO can use the flame TV beam, which TV Woman can
Sevens.
also use, and MOBI seems too overpowered because he is a very tiny projectile. He is immune to fire, and I'm sure that he
I
could
like
probably
ISO's
go
swag
crazy
walk
fast.
there, dude.
He might be on equal terms with Glitch Toilet if he were to try his best. After this, ISO Toilet gets down and does something to the POV camera while saying sorry with his TV monitor. It really does seem like we did this for a reason instead of just being evil, but it'll most likely be revealed later on.
I think so
Whatever
too.
this SKIBIDI apocalypse is, it might be something insane worth killing your own allies for. This episode was really crazy, and I really don't
was.
think anyone was waiting for that twist. If you have your own theories about why we betrayed the Alliance, let me know in the comments and make sure to like the video while smashing the subscribe button. Elite Clockman out.
Bye, Elite Clockman. All right, let me bring you in, dude. So I said this in my reaction. I don't think they're traitors. I think something was going on with that SKIBIDI apocalypse that the rest of the Alliance can't know about. And I think these analysis, so my theory, and it's just a theory, so I could be wrong, but my theory is that the analysis, alliance, between Elite Clockman, ISO Toilet, MOBI, I think they're like a special team, like a SEAL team or something for the Alliance. So I think they were kind of like tying up and clearing some loose ends there. But we'll find out. Let me know. Do you think they're good and doing that for a reason, or do you think they're traitors and they just betrayed the Alliance? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you show Elite Clockman some love by subscribing to his channel. And if you enjoy my reaction, please smash that subscribe button and join the Sauce Gang family. We're so close to 100,000 subs. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And remember, it's eat, sleep, and make beats, and as usual, be kind to one another. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Gonna be love for the Sauce Gang. Peace out, chat.